The BMW 3 Series. Without a doubt, this serving and lineup from cars from BMW is everyone's favourite. But which is the best looking? I've personally managed to nail it down to just 3 models: the E30, the E36 and the E46. Let's start off with the Big Daddy, the E30. The BMW E30 is incredibly popular. Back in the day, almost everyone had one, and I mean everyone. From British boy racers to Jamaicans to Pakistanis. It was smart, classy and composed. Although it looks quite boxy by today's standards, it still remains an all-time favourite in the car culture industry. It has stood against the test of time and is easily one of the most modified classics you'd see. If you didn't know already, BMW stands for Bavarian Motor Works. And when I say Bavarian to myself, I think of other brutal B words such as brute, boss, business and built. Built as in ripped and fit. And when you look at the E30, that's exactly what you see. When stock, it looks quite presidential, but take a look at some of these custom ones. The E30 irrefutably has the meanest face. It looks like a senator. It screams, "Get the fuck out the way!" Look at the kidney grille as well. One of the realest kidney grills on a BMW ever. I don't even know why BMW call them kidneys. They look more like nostrils to me. In fact, that's what I call them. Because this beast is most certainly breathing. Right, on to the E36. The E36, honestly, it still turns my head to this day. They took the spirit of the E30 and rejuvenated it. It's a modernized, more sportier version of its older brother. Of course, they made it more streamlined and aerodynamic, which consequently got rid of the boxy shape, but you can still find some gorgeous angular sections on the car. For example, the fold or the lip on the rear of the car stuck out just enough for it to scream, "Stand back!" The slight raise in the bonnet led right from its nostrils all the way to the windshield, again making it look like it can breathe. If there's anything I like about this car, it's these 3 features. The headlights, the tail lights and the mirrors. Just look at those mirrors. In my eyes, the E36 is the BMW that really gave birth to angel eyes. For 1991, you couldn't ask for your car to look more alive. It looked like it was begging to be driven. The front was pretty, but mean at the same time. And look at the side. The shape is honestly adorable. I know some of us are tough heads who absolutely stand against convertibles, but the E36 is just one of those convertibles where you kind of say to yourself, yeah, this car still makes me weep. In fact, back in the day, I remember this being the most popular convertible. I just had to stand still and salute all the female and male drivers I saw in one. I want you to imagine, just close your eyes and imagine a gorgeous E36 convertible in whatever colour you like. It's a hot summer day and this car is pumping out your favourite music track. This E36 is just sitting there in traffic, glistening in the hot beating sun. Beautiful, right? Right. Alright, finally, the last one in the bag, the E46. I think we should start by just looking at the M3 version. Let's just have a quick moment of silence for this beauty. Okay, I don't even know what to say about this model really. I am lost for words in a good way. I'm in love. Just look at the centralized quad exhaust pipes. Those tail lights as well. Everything about the aesthetics of this car is perfect. It's the sexiest BMW M3 and that is not up for debate at all. Does anyone remember that baby blue it came in? And what about that kind of mucky mustard yellow? The M3 was so sexy, it made a colour of vomit work for it. I repeat, the BMW E46 M3 still looked good in vomit colour. In fact, that colour grew on me. Let's go to the front now. This is the most aerodynamic 3 Series on my list because of course it is the newest out of the 3. But I think they did a really good job in advancing the spirit of the Bavarian. When you look back at the evolution of the 3 Series, I'm sure you'll agree that Bavaria Motorworks have worked wonders on these motors from Bavaria. The E46 easily grew on you. It looked kissable. It had quite a feminine face, again with those lovely angel eyes, but also was not messing around. The E46 is without a doubt the most iconic 3 Series. If someone says 3 Series to me, this is the one that pops to mind. It is world famous, and its success allowed it to land on the front cover of everyone's favourite racing game, Need for Speed Most Wanted. This car was a poster boy, a mascot if you will. I don't want to go too off topic and talk about the game, but the BMW M3 GTR, that was many people's pride and joy. So, it's time for the tough question. Which is my favourite? To be honest, it's between the E36 and the E46. And to be honest, I don't know if I could really answer if Vinnie Jones put a gun to my head. If Liam Neeson told me to pick or else he would kill me, I'd piss myself. Not because of Liam Neeson, but because of these two beauties. It's like when 2 of the sexiest chicks in school came up to you and asked, who's sexier? Shit. If Chuck Norris gave me the keys to both and said if I get in the wrong one I'm dead, I don't know what I'd do. Okay, let's be serious. With everything I said about the E46, I think my favourite is actually the E36. Yep, there's just something about it that I respect. You have to give it props. It's a really hard question to answer for me. If David Cameron said tomorrow, everyone gets a free BMW M3, then yeah, I'd definitely go for the E46. But in terms of attraction and emotion to the car, the E36 has me. So, if you're wondering why I didn't talk about the E92, it's just not all that to me. They reached a lot of milestones with it, but in my opinion, it just looks like a wannabe E46. I also remember rumours about the wheels cracking. That made an episode on Watch Dogs.
I certainly like the idea of creative use of wheels. What we could do is go inside where it's a little bit warmer and have a conversation over there.
I must say though, I do like the F30. Just look at how aggressive they've made it look. It also has the same design language as the BMW M4, which is a whole nother topic, but I'm also here to see what you guys say. Which is your favourite 3 Series? And think very hard about the standard versions, the M3 versions and modified versions before you answer. Good luck, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, and just to throw this in there, my favourite 5 Series is much easier to pick. It's the E39, easy, especially the M5.